Hey guys, Payton Staman here, and I'm going to do an in the bag early season for you guys, tell you a little bit about what I'm throwing and how I throw them. First of all, starting out with my cart, I have a R3 ridge roller. I just got this and I've been absolutely loving it on the course to take some load off my back. Has tons of features and tons of things going on, so definitely would recommend, and you can find those at ridgeroller.com. So starting off with my putters, I have 3 rubber blend Lunas. These are mostly just for putting. Occasionally I'll start throwing them if I want just like a straighter flight with a putter. I use this as my main putter, and then I have 2 kind of backups in case I ever lose my main putter. Moving on to my throwing putters, I have 2 2020 Tour Series Macbeth Lunas. These are a lot more stable than the rubber blend, so I'll pull them out anytime I need just a little bit finish on a overstable finish. And then kind of putt and approach category, I have 3 zones in the bag. Everyone that has a Discraft bag, you got to have a zone. They're so trusty, so reliable. They're just going to finish on an overstable left finish if you're throwing a backhand, or right finish on a forehand. So I have this 2020 Ledgestone edition. It's like a Crystal Flex Sparkle. I've been throwing these for a while and kind of collecting them, so would definitely recommend. And then for my straighter approach shots, I have a Jawbreaker zone. This is great for forehand touch shots where I need anhyzer that kind of pans out. So Jawbreaker zone. And that's the putters in my bag. So we'll move on to mid-ranges next. I have 4 different buzzes. Starting with the most overstable, I have a ESP Buzzos. This is quite beefy, so anytime I need a backhand that is a little bit farther than my zone but goes a little bit straighter off the tee and then finishes hard, I'll throw the ESP Buzzos. And then I have 2 Paige Pierce 2020 Tour Series buzzes. These are, in my opinion, pretty stable for buzzes, so you can really apply some torque and they'll maintain their stability and go straight. But I love these. These are kind of my workhorses everywhere, especially wooded courses, dead straight shots. You can put them on hyzer, anhyzer, whatever you want, but they're beat in a little bit different, so use them all the time. And then for the least stable mid-range, I have a Buzz SS. This is the D-Glow 2021 edition, so I've been loving this for anything hyzer flip to straight or just like an understable shot. So Buzz SS. That's all my mid-ranges. I'll go into fairways now. So I have 4 fairways in the bag. Starting with the least stable, I have 2 ESP Undertakers. These are very similar stabilities, but I love this disc for a hyzer flip to straight and just go super straight the entire time. Great for longer wood shots, or I can just lay them out on a hyzer and let the stability just pull it back to the middle. So that's ESP Undertaker. Then I have the overstable fairways. I have 2 Raptors. I primarily forehand these, but I'll also kind of hyzer spike or just backhand hyzer them as well. I have a 2020 2020 Ledgestone Edition Raptor. This is a Crystal Sparkle. It's a little bit more overstable than the other one I have, which is just a standard Z Raptor. So I love these for forehands. And that brings us to long distance drivers. So I have 7 long distance drivers. I'll start with the least stable. First is the ESP Hades. I've been throwing this disc since it came out, and it's phenomenal for rollers or hyzer flips to panning right shots for backhands. Quite understable, so primarily use it for rollers. Next, I have the Z Crank. I've been throwing this disc for a very long time. Honestly, one of the first distance drivers I threw. It's a little bit less stable than like a Nuke per se, so you get a little bit more flip and glide, which I really appreciate and is great for tailwind shots as well. And then my main distance driver is the ESP Nuke. So I have 2 Paige Pierce ESP Nukes. These are, I'll go to these for almost all of my long distance shots. So anything I need to throw as far as I possibly can, I'll throw these 2 discs, and they're absolute workhorses for crushers. Then I have one, this is a double stamp Z Nuke, got from my underground allotment last year, and this is just a little bit more stable than that Page Pierce ESP Nuke, so if there's a headwind or I need a little bit stronger of a finish, I'll throw this Nuke. And then I have two left. These I throw less, but they're great for extreme wind conditions or just very overstable finishes. I have a five claw Paul Macbeth Force. This is a Z plastic, and just a very, very strong overstable finish. And then the last disc in my bag is a TI Machete. This is definitely the beefiest disc I have in my bag. I really only use it if I need like a forehand just flare or a backhand flare or just a huge backhand spike hyzer. So really just a utility disc, but yeah, it's the last one in my bag. So that's everything I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out skybreeddisc.com if you want any of these molds. They have a huge Discraft selection, so go check them out. And don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that notification bell to stay up with the latest content.